Okay, this is something I haven't done in a long time. It's recording a video on my computer. Why is that? Because I got a new computer like a few months ago, and it's not held together with duct tape anymore. Haha. Yeah, so hey, what's up? Yeah, it's Brooke here. Hi. I got Hamish with me. He's done a lot of pooping this week. Isn't that right, Hamish?
Puking and pooping, my two favorite things, and not at the same time,
No,
and not in the
in the bathtub.
oh shit, the bathtub. Yeah.
Hamish literally turned into Poop Girl, except oh no, Tub Girl, except in the bathtub instead of hot tub.
Yeah.
So
Oh.
so I thought, oh, this would be cool. Maybe we could do it via Discord or whatever. And so the first thought was, oh, can you share your Discord to Xbox? Which apparently you can't. So, eh. I would have looked into that further, but the next thing was when I started to put everything together, it was like, hey, you need to pay for like some of the stuff, and I was like, that's you know surely the basics you can get. You can't put pictures. So you know how they had pictures and it's like who's this player or whatever. Yeah, you can't
Yeah.
even put pictures without having to pay for like a subscription. So I was like, okay,
Didn't you once share like a video on it, or was that before that got monetized?
no. Discord, you can still do that. This is the
Ah,
place that created the Jeopardy.
hold the phone.
Yes,
The fucking Padres got smashed by the Rockies today.
yeah, they did. I got home and
Saw
saw that. I'm
that,
like,
I
well,
was like, what the fuck?
you seem to forget that the Rockies are like the best team when they play the Padres.
Well, they're the best team in spring training at the moment.
And that's all that matters. Hey, Brandon Drury has been hitting really well, and like Padres trade for him. Give them back Dylan Cease. We don't need more pitchers. We'll take another batsman.
1-1 on Lears. 2. And Urshela, and he'll swing at the big. Urshela up.
Alrighty, so
Hello.
this is
Hello.
the MLB Jeopardy test. This isn't really a video, but I had some fun ideas. So, Hamish, take it away, as you're the only team here.
Ding homers for 100, please.
Alright, so Jesus Christ. I forgot to turn off the sound. So, for Ding Homers, I need you to name someone that hit a home run on a specific date. So, the $100 question is anyone that hit a home run on my 20th birthday, which is the 13th of August 2016. Now, these dates are American dates, not New Zealand dates. So, it's the 13th of August in America. Where did I put it?
I think. Did Aaron Judge hit a home run on your birthday? Because that sounds like he got caught. Because I think he got called up in 2016 because Alex Rodriguez was told to hit the fucking road, and it sounded like August sounds about right.
So,
Right?
I it took me this long to find how many the picture that I was going to send. That's the teams, and the purple number is how many people hit home runs. But no need to worry about that, as ding ding ding, you are correct. Aaron Judge, this was his debut game. So as I've written here, there were
Was it
38.
Tyler Austin or
For
something?
fuck's
Tyler Austin.
yes, yes.
Yeah, because they are the first. They hit back to back.
I've got here 38 total players, including their debuting Aaron Judge and Tyler Austin. See also, and then I've listed a few other names that I'd heard of. So like your mate Aaron Hicks, Diddy Gregorius, the bringer of rain Josh Donaldson, Jock Peterson, Trey Turner, Freddie Freeman, Robbie Grossman, Will Myers, Giancarlo Stanton, and Nelson Cruz.
Okay.
Oh,
So who was the red? Who was the red?
and Martin Maldonado, who's actually been doing somewhat decent for the Padres. The red.
At least he's not Joey Gallo, and he's like, I'm gonna challenge that pitch, man.
Oh, I loved that. As soon as I saw it, the commentator and I heard the commentators, well, that looked pretty good, but what do we know? I'm like, this is either going to be like an excellent call, or it's going to be like right down the middle. And of course, it's right down the middle. All right, so that was the first question. Where do you want? Oh, I'm going to give you 100 points. Where do you? Oh, Jesus Christ, that's loud. Where do you want to go from there?
I'm gonna continue on the on the ding homers for 200.
Okay. Originally, this was going to be called like Left Drive by Castellanos because it was going to be like big events that happened in America. And for 200, the day that Antonio Brown was released from the Raiders, which was the 7th of September 2019.
I would say that's
There's
not
your
postseason, eh? No, that's regular season.
That was just before the
Um,
regular season began.
no. September's just before postseason, you mean?
Oh, you're talking
Uh,
baseball. I'm talking fucking
yeah.
football.
No,
Yeah, yeah,
no.
right.
So I would go Mike Trout.
All right, Mike Trout. Is he an answer? I should probably actually just click on this. You were talking about Fishman for the Angels. Oh, that is incorrect. So the names that I've got here, uh, you got Francisco Lindor,
Oh,
Daniel
okay.
Vogelback, Tim
Who the fuck was
Anderson.
Vogelback playing for? Who's
The
Vogelback playing for?
Vogelback was the Mariner.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, I always forget he's a Mariner.
Then you got, of course, the GOAT, Tim Anderson. Uh, Justin
Yo.
Upton would be the only Angel that I had heard of. Your usual,
Oh, see, I think of him as
Christian
a
Yelich.
I think of him as a Diamondback.
Yeah, but like this is me saying I know the name, not I know what team they played for.
The Dodgers will be something weird because they weren't like a really good team until like really recently. They've just been just been a good team for a while, but now they're a fucking amazing team. They're probably like Max Muncy or Will Smith or Kybert Ruiz, um, or Justin Turner.
So, fun fact,
Um,
that actually reminds me, the person that hit the home run for the Dodgers, they hit three. So if you had guessed this person, it would have been worth three times. And that person,
what? No. What team are they on now?
good question. The retirement bench. Last played for the Giants in 2023. He also got traded from the Mariners that last year, 2023 year. He plays outfield.
Nah, I'm gonna kick myself when you say this, but go on.
AJ Pollock.
Nah, wouldn't have got that.
Okay. Now, because this is just a test, I'm not going to take away any money. But if we did this for real, then I would.
The Giants would be someone weird like Belt or Brendan Belt or Brandon Crawford or Buster Posey.
See, you're like, oh, it'll be someone weird, and then list off like the most normal sounding names.
I know, but like it'll be someone normal. That's what I mean, like someone normal instead of someone like real niche.
I mean, Mauricio Dubon. I don't know who that is, but that's who the Giant
Oh, I
was.
know who that is.
Of course
Yeah,
you do. You
I've
know
heard of
all of
that name.
baseball. All right, where you
I
going
know
for
that
question
guy's
number
name.
three?
Who was the Yankee?
The Yankee was really stupid. Brett Gardner.
Oh. Keep going down the ding homers.
All right, I already know what the thing is because I saw it in the Excel sheet. Who hit a home run the day that Osama bin Laden was compromised to a permanent end, which was the 2nd
It's
of May
2011.
2011? Let me send you the picture of the thingies.
Miguel Cabrera. No, that's too late for him then. He's not on that. 20. It'd be like Derek Jeter, Alex Rodriguez, Johnny Damon, Brett Gardner, Mark Teixeira.
I'm just
Um,
waiting for you to have an official guess here.
no, I am guessing. I'm rattling them off. Come on, I'm rattling them off. Angels 2011. Is that that's not an Albert Pujols year, so that's not that. So he doesn't exist. So that team doesn't exist. I mean,
Okay, so out of all of the
uh,
names that you've said, only one of those is correct. So which one of them is going to be your final quote unquote guess? Unless you want to guess someone
I'll say
else.
I'll say like Alex Rodriguez because he's a home run guy.
Nope.
Is
Um,
Jeets,
nope. But you're getting closer.
Mark Teixeira.
Thank you. So yeah, I saw that name and I'm like, Texas area? Huh? If I was you, There's a certain fish team I would have looked towards and saw how many people were there.
Yeah, but I don't think Stanton was 2011, was he?
He was one of the 20 players to hit a home run that day.
Oh, okay. He must have. Was he 2010 debut then?
Yeah,
I
and
was thinking he was 2011.
the other
20.
Yankee is someone that I use a lot for Immaculate Grid, usually to do with Marlins. So I say him as a Marlin. I've just looked him up. He played 1 year for the Marlins in 2019 before retiring.
Yeah, I was gonna say that was who was that?
Big Detroit Tigers guy. Then went to the Yankees,
Yep.
Mets, Dodgers, Blue Jays, Brewers, Marlins. Curtis Granderson,
Yep. The
who
Grandy Man. Yep, that's
on
who I was
here
thinking
I've
of.
put
I get him
Granderson.
and DZ mixed up.
Okay, so 400 then.
Yeah.
All right. uh, Hamish, I need you to tell me someone who hit a home run the day that Peyton was born.
2023, so that would have been the World Series.
Nah, not yet. See, and there's a good
Or was
reason
it
why I
just
didn't give you the date for this as well, because you should know this.
I was
Well,
getting overzealous?
also because, there's four different teams where someone's at a home run. I don't remember the World Series
No, no,
being a
no. Like
four-team
when
affair.
I know, I know, I know.
So what? Who's going to be your guess?
I'm gonna say Corbin Carroll.
Unfortunately, that is incorrect.
Oh fuck, Christian Walker. Then I bet you he's in one of them.
Yep, Christian Walker.
Yeah.
Any other names that you
Um,
can think of?
Either Altuve or Jordan
Um, no, neither.
Bregman,
No.
Abreu,
Yep.
Castellanos,
He hit two. He would have been worth two times.
Schwabs,
Unfortunately, not. It's not. It's not June.
um, the Harper,
Harper also hit two. Would have been worth two times. Basically, for the Phillies, it's like name all their good players.
Trichina,
Yeah, turn it. And one more player.
Muto.
No. Think of Charlie Blackmon, but plays for the Phillies.
Oh, Brandon Marsh.
Yeah. He's on the same wavelengths as me. Alrighty, so 500 now.
No, I want to make steps.
Fuck's sakes.
What's in a name? 100.
Alright, what's in a name 100? So this is to do with nicknames. Now, aside from the first one, which is the one that you've picked, you just have to say the player's name. This one, you can say the player's name or their nickname. So this might sound a bit hard for the $100 question, but yeah. In the off-season, this former Clemson alumni spends his time playing defense for the New York Giants. A New York Giants player.
Sexy Dixie?
Hey, you are correct. So Dexter
Sexy
Fowler is known
Dixie.
as Sexy Dixie. Ow. I know nothing about Dexter Fowler, but I saw Sexy Dixie and I'm like, I have to put it in here. And that's the only one where you had to, well, yeah, that's the only one where you could just guess the nickname. The rest I'm going to need the actual players' names. Alright, 200. What's in a name? This MLB player is a playable character in Yakuza 0 and just had his own game recently released.
Oh my god.
You
Um,
you would think with all the because don't you have them on PS4 as well or PS5 or whatever?
I literally have all of them. I have all of them, and I have yet to start playing them. It's probably one of my next games.
So is that going to be a pass?
Oh, definitely.
So I'll give you the nickname and you should be able to get it. So in Yakuza 0 you play obviously as Kiryu, but you also play as Majima, whose nickname is Mad Dog. Um,
Nah, I don't know.
Greg Maddox.
Oh, fuck off.
Hey, I took all of these off Wikipedia. There's like a Wikipedia page for baseball nicknames, so I'm like, oh, this is perfect.
That's
But,
fuck's sakes. That's not his fucking nickname.
nah, that's what it says, Mad Dog Maddox. Alright, so 300.
Yes, sir.
Okay, you should get this one. While not playing baseball, this player moonlights as a member of the Avengers.
No, Syndergaard.
Hey, that is correct. This is why the other day I saw you say his name. I saw you say in our chat, you're like, "Oh, damn it, I forgot about Thor," and I'm like, yes, he knows his nickname is that. That's an actual nickname I can keep in. And then it was just like, oh, now I'm gonna pester him and be like, hey, you want to do this? You want to do this? Because you've said the word. But yeah, there's a whole bunch of other like baseball players. There's like an Iron Man and a Captain America and all that. And I'm just like, I just remember Thor, so Thor it is. So well done. That's 300 points. All right. So what's in a name 400 to finish your steps, or?
Yes. Yes.
All right. This is one that you need a big brain for. So good luck, Mr. Smooth Brain. If you saw this player in Arlington, Texas, you would ask yourself, what is this player doing here?
Blues player in Arlington, Texas.
Yeah.
What kind of fucking hint is that? JFK?
It is not JFK. If I said to you Mets, current Mets, I think,
Current Mets.
might have re-signed with them, might have not re-signed with them. I can't. I haven't been keeping.
Oh, Pete Alonso.
Yeah. You know, what is a polar bear doing in Arlington, Texas?
Oh god, you should have said El Paso.
All right, so now what? Is this favorite MLB players or?
Yeah,
This
yeah.
is my favorite one. This is one that inspired the entire thing. All right,
Oh god.
Hamish, who is Soldier Boy's favorite MLB player?
Oh my god. It's Shohei Ohtani
Well,
because he's always known because he's gambling.
no. Hey, Soldier Boy's favorite player, Hamish, is you.
Oh my god.
You see what this category is going to be like?
Oh my god.
So 200 now.
Yes.
Hamish, who is Virat Kohli's favorite MLB player?
Someone called Nick
What?
because he's always nicking off because he's doing right. No.
No.
Jonathan India.
Hey, there it is. First go, Jonathan India. Get it? 'Cause India.
Yep.
He may or may not have been the last one that I completed because I thought of four and then went, oh, I need a fifth. Hey, so that's 200 points for Hamish. So we're continuing the steps at 300 now, I'm assuming.
Yes. Yes.
Can you tell me the favorite baseball player of a gay cowboy or a straight cowgirl?
A gay cowboy. No, I don't. No, I don't think I can.
Okay, so the correct answer is Rich Hill. Get it? Dick Mountain? Because they
Ah,
be
yes.
mountain
Yep.
that dick?
They've been mounting that. Yep. I get you.
Oh, I had a good giggle there. So do you go blackout or do you go favorite MLB 400?
So Blackout 100.
All right, blackout 100. I completely forgot. So remember how I said about pictures can't be put on there? Yeah, so this entire one is pictures. Get it? Pictures. But yeah, you just need to tell me which picture this is. Now we wait for Hamish to see the message. He's seen the message.
Craig Kimbrell.
That is correct. It is indeed Craig Kimbrell. So that was a very much nice, easy one. 100 points there for Hamish. Boom. 200?
No, I've made my stairs. Yay.
Yep.
Okay, Ding Home is 500.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Alright, Ding Home is 5.
I
Okay,
suppose.
so this is one that probably a week ago when we or so when we were doing our playoffs and whatever in Madden, one of us mentioned it, and it took me so much self-control to not like spoil things here. Hamish, I need you to tell me someone who hit a home run on 9/11,
Ooh.
which is tough because only a few games were played in that game.
Yes, that's right. Only a few games did get played. Obviously, the New York games were postponed. So 2001, Sammy Sosa.
Is who I thought would have, been a lock, but that is
Yeah.
incorrect. Oh, actually,
No, okay.
hang on. Yeah, that is incorrect. But if I said to you, Sammy Sosa, but on the Cardinals,
Yeah, Mark Maguire. That was my second guess.
that would be correct. Yeah.
Because he retired after the 2001 season, I think.
But yeah,
Maybe.
he definitely would have been a very like those two would have been like the 101 and 102 of that because obviously Barry Bonds didn't get to play. You should be able to get the
2001. That's
Guardian
the A
or
is. Oh,
the
the
Newman at the
gosh, should
time.
be able to get the. It's new at the time. Manny.
Not many, if I remember correctly.
Matome.
Yeah, it's Tomei. I was gonna say I think he's in the Hall of Fame.
Is the A's probably it's 'cause not Jason Jarmy because I think 2001 was his first year of the his deal with the
Who Giambi?
Yankees.
Who'd you say Giambi?
Jason Jarmy?
No. You got me.
Jeremy Jarmy.
Yes, that is who hit it for the A's. Well done.
Oh, that must have been his last year. Okay. Well,
Yeah. Yeah. So that's that. So where's your next pit stop?
just go next category.
All right. What's in a name? So you'd actually done from 100 to 400 again. So you've only got 500 left. So what's in a name
It's fine.
500? See, this is
What's
this
in
is
a
the
name?
tough one because I didn't actually know that this is his quote unquote nickname. So this is another one of those Wikipedia might be steering me in the wrong direction for you. If you annoy the gods, they might release this MLB player to take you down.
No, I don't. Sorry.
Okay, if I said catcher,
Catcher from the Brewers. The only think of that might have been on the Brewers would have been Gary Sanchez, but I don't think he was he?
Gary Sanchez is the correct answer. According to
The
Wikipedia,
Orioles?
his
He's on the
nickname
Orioles?
is the
I
Kraken.
think isn't that, that's minor league invite, isn't it?
I don't know. I
Is
just
that
went to
ex
his Wikipedia page
contract?
and it said that he's on the Oreos.
Okay.
Okay, if I look up Greg Maddux on the Wikipedia, it says Gregory Alan Maddux, also known as Mad Dog and the Professor. So there.
That sounds fake.
So we're just going to keep going to the right and finishing them off. I see.
Yes, please.
All right.
Yes, please.
Favorite MLB players for $400. Hamish, who was Drake's favorite MLB player?
Any player in the minor leagues, baby? No?
Technically not correct, but I will give you the points for that because I said any 2024 rookie as he likes them young. So basically, you got that correct. Let's give you the 400 points there. I was having
Let's
a good
go,
giggle with that
baby.
one. All right.
Of
Favorite
course you
MLB
will.
players for $500. Hamish, who is Peyton's favorite MLB player?
Um, is it Charlie Blackman? Because it's on the Broncos team. That's not is on the Broncos team. That's not the Broncos. It's the MLB version of them.
No. The correct answer is no one. She is a baby and she has no concept of baseball.
Oh my god, that's
I
so
would have,
good.
if you'd said Aaron Judge, I would have said incorrect. But if you'd said Joey Gallo, I would have said correct because that's the shirt that her dada wears, and she likes her dada, so she must like Joey Gallo.
True. That's see, you got
But
it.
apart from that, no, she would not like any players because she doesn't know what baseball is. She just sees coloured TV screens and her dad yelling at the team to stop being bad. To quote you from a recent NFL video, "Why are you smiling? Dada is losing." It's because Uncle Sam was winning. Alright, so now we got the rest of the blackout pictures. So here is number 200. Boom. Who dat?
Randy Johnson,
That is correct. Unfortunately,
2001,
yeah, that's correct. Unfortunately, you
and
didn't.
the pigeon.
Okay, fine. You get the extra 200 points. I
Fuck
was
off.
gonna say you get an extra 200 points if you include the bird. So there's a website that like removes backgrounds and shit, and it took me so long to get that fucking bird, like every bit of
I
it.
can imagine. I can imagine.
All right, number 300. Who dat?
That's Babe Ruth, isn't it?
That is correct, Babe Ruth.
Yeah, Wikipedia trolling works, guys.
I needed someone old, and I'm like, I'm gonna keep because I gotta keep the background to show how old it is. All right, then we got number 4. Who dat?
Here, Cole.
Oh, actually,
That's that. That's that meme. That's that meme. That's like, oh, isn't it 21 and just 1,000 strikeouts.
that is correct. That is,
Yeah.
in fact, the meme of 2019 Garrett Cole,
Yeah.
who
My favorite is the opposite of it. It's like people forget how bad 2019 Garrett Cole was, and it was like 0 and 30,
yeah,
a million earned runs.
yeah. All right, and then number 5 is have fun.
That looks like that pirate spin-off of Yakuza.
You said that, and that's what I thought when I made that. I was like, holy shit, you know what that looks like? Unfortunately, no, it's not
Um,
Mad Dog Maddox.
is it Decoy, the dog?
Is that your final answer?
Yes, it's probably not though.
That is incorrect. It is every single pitcher used by the Dodgers in their World Series victory of 2024.
Of course, I'm not gonna fucking get that.
Uh, well, you should have got it. You
Like,
saw your
man,
team
what?
lose it.
Yeah,
You lost to all of them.
I know, I know.
All right, so we've saved the easiest for the last. It's this or that. So I'm going to read out 2 things, and you need to tell me, like what's more, what's less. It'll make sense when we start it. So this or that for 100. What was higher? Anthony Rendon's best WAR season for Washington, or his combined WAR playing for the LA Angels?
The Washington Nationals, of course.
That is correct.
Does he have? Does he honestly have a positive WAR with the Angels? That's what I would counter that with.
So fun fact, in one of the recent JM Baseball videos, they mentioned how like his best season for the Angels was 2020, which when you think about it makes sense because it was a shortened season. So yeah, his best season for WAR for Washington came in 2019. He got a 7.1. For
Yep.
the Angels, since he's been there, he has a total of
That was
3.7 WAR.
that was. I think that was his best season by far, wasn't it, in Washington? That was like his peak year, and that's like it's like the Aaron
I
Judge
think
thing,
he
you know.
might have had like a
You have
flop
a
up or
really
something.
good. Yeah, but like it was the perfect time, right? Because everyone's like, "Oh my God, he's turning into this player. Let's sign him." And he's like,
Well,
"No, actually."
well, wasn't it more that they had to choose between him and old mate Strasburg or whatever, and they're like, "Oh, we'll go with the pitcher," and they both played. They might have a full season between them. All right, this or that for 200.
Oh, go.
What is the higher number? The number of New York Yankee retired numbers, or the number of New York Yankee World Series wins, as in like the whole thing, not like individual.
World Series ones.
Oh, you wanna say that one
When
again? You're in Africa for half a
World
second.
World Series wins.
That is correct. There are 27 World Series wins and 22 retired shirt numbers.
I was
Uh,
gonna say it felt real close, but I always go with the one I thought.
Well, yeah, I saw an article that's like the Yankees might be running out of numbers soon because it's like the amount of retired
Mhm.
numbers plus the amount of people on a team equals almost like 100. I can't wait for the
Yeah.
double zeros. All right, this will that.
Or 0-1, or 0-1,
Oh, yeah,
0-2,
zeros.
0-3.
300. Do like a Chris scale or whatever. All right, speaking of
Oh my
300.
God.
Oh God. What's the higher number, Hamish? Luis Ariza's home runs in 2024 or New York Jet wins in 2024?
I would say Luis Suarez home runs.
You would be incorrect. The Jets won 5 games in 2024. Luis
Yeah,
Ariz hit
five home
four
runs.
home runs in 2024.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, it was one of those ones where I was like, he only hit 4 home runs, like, and he hasn't averaged that good. But yeah, no, that was very much a very. Oh, okay. All right, this or that for 400. Which is the higher number? Octavio Dotel's highest win season, or Octavio Dotel's different teams played for?
Different teams played for.
That is correct. He's played for 13 different teams, whereas his highest win season was 8. Now you may be wondering, why didn't I do Edwin Jackson? He's like the meme. Well, he's
Which
played
one
for
has the no hitter? It's Eben Jackson, with
yeah.
like
Edwin Jackson
1,000
has a no
pitches.
hitter. He's no hitter. He's not born in USA. Or, he's yeah, basically a lot of things you can do in Immaculate Grid. So the reason I didn't use him is because he's played for 14 teams, and his best season win was also 14. And I didn't want to be like, actually, you're wrong there. All right, so I'll give you your points. And then we got our last one for 500, this or that. Oh, Jesus Christ. What's the higher number? The amount of wins for the San Diego Padres from 2014 to 2024, or Ty France's draft pick number?
The draft he agreed to sign, or the draft he didn't agree to sign?
I'm assuming it's the one that he agreed to sign.
I'd say that. I'll say Ty France.
That is correct. Ty France was drafted with pick 1017. The Padres in that 10-year span had 806 wins. So I'll give you your
Surely he
500
was picked
points.
before then, right?
I can't remember. Anyway, how much you've ended this game show on 3,600 points. We're now heading into the final question. How much would you
100,000
like to
was signing
wager?
bonus. How good? I'd wager it all.
Wager it all. Alrighty.
Yeah. Put it on black.
Which one of these Yankees debuted for a different team than the team that originally drafted them? So the team that drafted them was not their debut team. Was it A, Aaron Judge, B, DJ LeMahieu, C, Anthony Rizzo, or D, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa?
It'd be Aaron Judge, because then the A's try and draft him.
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
That is incorrect. So looks like Rizzo must have been drafted by the Yankees. What Rizzo? Judge. The correct answer is Anthony Rizzo, though. He was drafted by the Red Sox, but obviously made his debut with the best team, the Padres.
Well, I thought he got drafted by the Padres. Okay.
So even though you risked it all and spent all your money to end up on 0 points, you're still the winner of tonight's show because you're the only one here. Woo!
Fucking go.
All right.
Okay, call me Tyler Anderson because I signed a contract and then I don't pitch for the season.
Woo! Okay, so it's been a good, nice little video. I can confirm this won't be the next bonus episode out, however, as I think I'm finally going to get that fucking Immaculate Grid one that I did done, maybe for April. So this could either be late April or early May. Alright, I'm gonna end this video because, I mean, my laptop hasn't had any issues, like, on my end. Like, it's not been laggy, I've been able to open and close things. The only time you go like to Africa is when there's like a little bit of an internet disruption, but that's normal for us. So like, welcome computer, we can record things again. Yes. Anyway, let's stop this recording right now. Hit the outro.